Hello, Nikki from Motor For You. Today we have a BMW 1 Series. This is a 118D M Sport. This car comes with an M Sport Plus pack as well as one owner from new, and it is finished in the colour Misano Blue. On this car we have park distance to the front. You can see the sensors just coming around the front there. We then come round to the side. You can see that we get 19-inch alloy wheels. We then start to make our way around the rest of the car. To the rear of the car we have privacy glass. And as we come round to the back, you can see just coming around this rear bumper here, we have rear park distance. If I then open up the boot, once inside the car, you can see that we have electric windows all around with your window lock button just below. We also have electric folding mirrors on this car. Just to the right hand side of the door handle is the locking system. To the right hand side of the steering wheel is where we have the headlights. On this car we do have the option of automatic headlights, which you can slightly see just there, that is currently selected. We also have a multifunctional steering wheel. On the left hand side is your cruise control with a limiter. On the right hand side you have your volume, changing of stations or tracks, telephone, and then your voice control. We have automatic wipers in this car. If we look to the centre console, we have an armrest just here which pops open, and in here we have a USB-C point. We then have your keypad here which correlates to the screen, as well as your option for different driving modes. We then have two cup holders with a 12-volt socket and a USB point. I currently have the key there as this car has keyless start. We then have the climate control. Within this car, as you can see by the numbers there, we have dual climate control with the option of AC just here. We also have a few different options for the AC. We also have heated seats for the front passenger and the driver. As you can see, they get three different heat options of high, medium and low. If we then look to the screen, you can see that we get a visual representation of the front and rear park distance. We can then go to the home page. This is what the home page looks like. We then have your media and radio. In this car we have DAB, FM, as well as Bluetooth audio and USB, and just at the bottom there is your sound settings. We then have the communications app, which becomes fully functional when you have a phone connected. You'll then be able to view your contacts and recent calls, as well as make and receive calls through the car. We then have your connected drive, which you can see here is your BMW assistant, your BMW messages. We then also on this car have sat nav. This is where you would input your destination, and then if we scroll down a little bit further, this is then what the map looks like. We can then zoom in, as you can see just there. And then lastly we have the My Vehicle part of the screen. At the top of the screen is your vehicle settings. So we have your light settings just here. This car does come with ambient lighting, as we can see slightly going across the door card here. And we do get a variety of different colours, as we can see on the screen just here. And we can adjust the brightness and choose for it to be dimmed at night. We then also have your exterior lighting, so your one-touch turn signal, right or left-hand traffic, and then welcome lights. We then have your doors and keys, so we can see here we have your relock automatically, lock after pulling away, and whether it just unlocks the driver's door or all doors. We also have your intelligent safety, so this car comes with front collision warning as well as lane departure warning. And then we also have the steering wheel vibration, so you can choose for this to be light, medium or strong, and this correlates with the intelligent safety systems. We also have a speed assist, so we can see here you can adjust them manually. We then also can set speed warnings in this car. We also have your attentiveness assistant, so this will recommend brakes if the driver shows signs of being tired. We also have your parking, so this is your automatic PDC activation, as well as the driving experience control. This is your different driving modes, so we can change them through the screen here, as you can see, or we can change them just down here. And as you can see, when it's in sport mode just here, you can also have gear shift assistant. We then also have your climate comfort, so that you can choose to have them synced, and then you also have your air quality, as well as your auxiliary ventilation. And then we have your iDrive settings, which is just your box standard settings. We can also set different driver profiles in this car, as we can see just here, which is quite useful if you have more than one person driving the car. We also have your vehicle status, so we can check here for your tyre pressure monitor, engine oil, AdBlue, check control, and also any service requirements the car may need. We also have your technology and actions. This is your efficient dynamics just here, as well as your sports displays. And then lastly we have the driving information, which is your onboard and trip computers, which we can see just there. We then have a look at the seats. Here we have the driver's side seat. We can then come around to the back, where we have 3 seats in the back. There's Isofix running along the bottom there. We also have 2 charging points down there for the rear passengers. And as you can see by the seatbelt here, we get M Sport seatbelts as well. If you have any questions or queries on this car, please contact us at Motor For You. Alternatively, you can give us a call on 01580 879 666.